All right, next up, we've got the SEC Championship, Georgia and Alabama, Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. Georgia, 6.5-point favorites, 50 the total. Crazy as it is to say it, there's going to be some people out there that'll say, Alabama's an underdog. You got to take Bama, right? I'm not doing that. I'm laying it here with Georgia. I am. Here's why. I just saw Alabama's offensive line struggle to block and pass protect Auburn. All right? Auburn, who have nothing on the defensive line compared to what Georgia's got, who's going to send that entire defensive line to the NFL and most of the players on that defense. And they couldn't open up holes for the run game consistently against Auburn. The pass protection was hideous. Bryce Young was under pressure that whole game, and they were life and death to escape by the skin of their teeth. The Crimson Tide in the Iron Bowl last week against Auburn. Again, that O-line had problems against Auburn. Okay, you're having problems against Auburn. How the hell are you going to handle Georgia now in this game? And Georgia is in a spot where they've suffered so much heartache, so much disappointment, so much, failure against Alabama head-to-head that I think they will go out there and not only win, but want to make a statement. We want to kick their ass, I think, is what Georgia's thinking. I think they got the team to do it because I think this is clearly what we're seeing, a weaker Alabama team than what we've seen in recent years. People are going to be attracted to the dog here, not me. This run game is terrific. The dual running backs that they have, they can both get it done. Stetson Bennett is now playing with confidence at the quarterback spot for Georgia, making plays through. And look, Alabama's defense is good, but Georgia's balanced attack can cause them problems. And I think this is a statement for Georgia's defense that, hey, we can shut down this Alabama offense, especially after what we saw with Auburn laying the blueprint last week. If I'm betting this game, I'm laying the points. It's the only way I would go in this one. What do you think, Conor? SEC Championship.
Yeah, Zoe. Yeah, last week this was 4, and the total was higher too. That low-scoring game has dropped it a few points as well. I still under a touchdown. As long as it stays under a touchdown, I'll take Georgia. One thing I've done all year, I've took them, laid the points, took the other team's team total under, and the full game under. It's won every single week, the triple up every week on Georgia, and it's worked out. This will be the hardest game they have all year. I think Bama, but I think they cover. I think they can win here by a couple touchdowns at the least. I think you just saw Auburn shut down Alabama. That offense didn't look dynamic at all. That game, all of a sudden they came to life, hit the TD in the corner in that game to salvage it. But this is for me, Georgia. I'm not going to, as much as I love Alabama in years past, they don't got the team. I think the Bulldogs roll. We'll see. You never know in one of these, Alabama's always kicked their ass. I mean, if I was Georgia, they got the way better team this year. Just take it to them.
Yeah, and I think after all the disappointment, remember losing a couple years ago in the championship game against Alabama in overtime with Tua that year. Yeah, I mean, just absolutely. They would love nothing more than not only to beat Alabama this time around on Saturday, but really wipe the field with them, I think. And I think that's what they again. And we don't even need them to just destroy Alabama, just win by a touchdown. And I think they're going to do that here on Saturday. This Georgia team.